Choose a level location before starting. Using a plumb bob, mark a center spot on the floor. Measure from a spot on the front of the tire to the mark on the ground and record the measurement. Do the same on the other side, making sure your measurement is the same place on the tire, and record the measurement. We also have a laser alignment tool available. Start by installing the laser tool to the kingpin or coupler assembly. Make sure the shaft is centered and the level bubble is centered. Install the tire laser target on one side. Make sure the target is aligned to the center part of the tire. Square the target to the outside of the tire. Shoot the target using the laser tool and record the measurements. Move target to the opposite side and record the measurements. Shoot the target, making sure to shoot the same target area as the opposite side. Now we are going to align the rear. Measure from the front hub or axle to the rear hub or axle and record the measurements. Using the same method, measure the opposite side and record the measurements. Use these measurements to determine how much each axle needs to be moved. To start the correct track installation, raise the trailer on one side and remove the tires, making sure the trailer frame is supported with the proper weight-rated jack stands. The trailer needs to be raised so the tires are at least 3 inches off the ground. Remove the tires. Support the axles with jacks and remove the front spring eye bolt. Inspect all suspension parts at this time. We recommend replacing worn bushings with new never-fail bushings. This will give you a more accurate alignment. Using the center correct track hanger and turning it upside down, you now have a drill template. Clamp the CT hanger, making sure that it is centered on the frame hanger. Drill a 1/2 inch hole, making sure the hole is centered in the hanger. Drill the backside of the hanger using the same technique as the outside hole was drilled. Install the front correct track hangers with support spacer in between the old hanger using the 1/2 inch bolt. Install the 9/16 inch bolt in the second hole. Install the 9/16 inch bolt through the cams and spring eye. Turn the cams so as to bring the axle in line with the kingpin or coupler. Each turn is 1/4 of an inch. If you want the axle to go forward, move the bolt forward. While supporting the front and rear axles, remove the rear spring bolt and proceed installing the rear correct track hanger, same as you did the front. Make sure when drilling the holes that they are centered. Install the rear bolts and turn the cams in the direction to bring the rear axle in line with the kingpin or coupler. If you need to move the front and rear axles towards each other, a ratchet strap around the front and rear axles works well to bring the axles in line to align the bolt on the springs. Using both jacks that are supporting the axles, remove the center hanger bolts and install the center correct track hangers using the same method as front and rear hangers. The center hanger does not get any hangers with the cams. Tighten all half-inch bolts to 50 foot-pounds and all center 9/16 inch bolts to 75 foot-pounds. Tighten all spring eye bolts so there is a small gap between the hanger and the spring. This will allow the spring to move without binding on the hanger. Install the tires and proceed to the other side. Repeat the installation on the opposite side and make sure the trailer is supported. Final alignment inspection. Repeat the alignment procedure and record all measurements. If additional alignment is needed, raise the trailer so the tire is just touching the ground. Remove the nut on the cam and drive the bolt out so the cam can be turned. Roll the tire to help align the cam. Do not remove the cam bolt from the spring as it will be harder to reinstall the bolt. Do the realignment and record all measurements.